Imagine a young boy with dreams so bold they would change the course of history, a story of betrayal, resilience, and redemption. Welcome to the incredible journey of Joseph, the dreamer. Today, we'll uncover how one man's faith turned his pain into purpose and brought salvation to nations. Joseph, the 11th son of Jacob, was no ordinary boy. He was Jacob's favorite, a status symbolized by a richly adorned coat of many colors. But favoritism has its price. Jealousy festered in the hearts of his brothers, and Joseph's dreams only made things worse. Joseph met with his brothers and said, "In my dream, we were binding sheaves of grain in the field, and suddenly my sheaf rose and stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to mine." Joseph's second dream went even further. The sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed before him. To his brothers, it was unbearable arrogance. One day, while Joseph approached them in the fields, they saw an opportunity to rid themselves of their brother. Stripped of his robe and sold for 20 pieces of silver, Joseph was carried off to Egypt, his dreams shattered, or so it seemed. Sold into slavery, Joseph found himself in the house of Potiphar, a powerful Egyptian official. But even in this dark chapter, Joseph's character shone brightly. His integrity earned him favor, and soon he was running Potiphar's household. And then one day, Potiphar's wife saw Joseph alone and said to him, "Come lie with me." Joseph firmly responded and said to her, "How could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" Joseph's righteousness came at a cost. Falsely accused, he was cast into prison. Yet even in the depths of despair, God was with him. In prison, Joseph's gift for interpreting dreams came to light. For Pharaoh's cupbearer, he foretold freedom. But Joseph's kindness was forgotten, at least for a time. 2 years later, Pharaoh himself was plagued by mysterious dreams. 7 fat cows devoured by 7 gaunt ones. 7 healthy heads of grain swallowed by withered ones. None could explain their meaning, until the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Joseph was brought to Pharaoh following the recommendation from the cupbearer. And Joseph answered and said, "It is not I, but God who will give Pharaoh the answer he seeks. Your dreams reveal 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine. Appoint a wise man to oversee Egypt and store grain during the years of plenty." Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh elevated him to second in command of Egypt. Joseph went from prisoner to prime minister in a single day. During the years of abundance, Joseph oversaw the storage of grain, and when famine struck, Egypt became the breadbasket of the world. Back in Canaan, the famine forced Joseph's brothers to seek food in Egypt. They bowed before the governor, not realizing it was the brother they betrayed. Joseph tested their character, framing Benjamin for theft to see if they had changed. When Judah offered himself in Benjamin's place, Joseph knew their hearts had softened. "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into slavery," he said. "Do not be distressed. It was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." Joseph forgave his brothers, and their family was reunited in Egypt. What began with a coat and a dream ended with a story of forgiveness and God's providence. Joseph's story reminds us that even in the darkest times, God's plan is at work. Betrayal became a blessing, and a dream became a destiny. What dream is God planting in your life today? Thank you for joining us for this awesome episode of Bible Story. What did you learn from Joseph and all the trials he went through? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories. Until next time, bye for now.